No Man's Sky is something. It's expansive, but at the same time it's empty, leaving the whole thing in a middle ground that can only be described as an experience. With the universe being your oyster, it's weird how little there really is to do. Each planet and galaxy seem different on the outside, but on the inside, there's nothing that makes one stand out from the other. This, again, makes the whole venture seem more like an experience than an adventure. So, before this thing runs out of memory, let me tell you about my journey so far. I first found myself stranded on a planet D4-7BU5 in the solar system known as the Shiny Place. I wandered the planet for a few hours, scanning lifeforms such as Butterfree and the Kwambampo. I had no idea who I was or how I got there, but everything felt alien to me, like I didn't belong. So with my exosuit reminding me that my life support was at 75% for the 12th time, I finally decided it was time to leave planet D4-7BU5 to look for bigger and better things. The next planet I came to was Penn Island. Much to my surprise, this was very similar to planet D4-7BU5. The planet, the surface, the creatures, the resources, all very much the same. I knew that I'd definitely moved to a new planet, but nothing had seemed to have changed. So I chalked it up to being a coincidence and moved on to the next planet. Again, everything felt very similar. The same red rock that I visited twice before and the same residents. This theme didn't go away anytime soon. From planet to planet, from galaxy to galaxy, nothing really changed. I began to notice strange formations and harsher planet conditions, but nothing that stood out. That is until I came across a planet full of vegetation, miles of lush green grass gently swaying from side to side and the wind gently blowing through the seemingly overabundance of trees compared to other planets already visited. Something else peculiar I'd like to mention is to do with the space stations. By now, I must have visited more than 15 different stations. However, I've never seen anyone enter or exit the docking ships. They all tend to come and go like the wind, and no one stops to say hello. The intelligent life forms I've encountered also seem to hold some form of mystery to them. Although I've been able to understand their tongue with practice, I've never seen them do anything more than being stationed at one location. They just stand in one place with a tablet and never move from that spot. Although this is rather strange to see within itself, it's the closest thing to familiarity I've seen. I sometimes sit in my ship looking at the endless expanses of space, taking in how small we are in comparison. I see freighters exiting from warp speed and other ships travelling from planet to planet. While this is quite an experience to behold, I can't help but feel the whole universe is empty. How can something so full of life feel so lifeless? How can planets and galaxies look different but feel the same? These questions, among many more, are what's going to stick with me through the rest of my voyage. So with my ship and multi-tool at hand, I end this vague audio log, hoping that one day someone will find it. And who knows, by then, maybe I would have found somewhere worth calling home. Ever notice how Bowser doesn't have ears? I just noticed that. Can I stand up? Will that work? No, for some reason I don't think it will work. Don't worry, I'll sit down. Lean forward. Back straight. Face forward. Mic up. Project. T. I won't get tea in space. That's a dead cert. Who wouldn't want tea in space? That's like the best thing to have in space. No tea. No rest. Miles of lush green grass, Grentley. Grentley. The fuck does Grentley mean?